Hello, and welcome to What If Sasuke Talked to Team 7, Part 10. Now, last time, Hidan, after capturing the Two Tails, did a fatal blow to Asuma, who just had enough time to impart some words of wisdom to his team before passing on. With the funeral taken over, Yamato and Sakura agreed to help the Inochiku Shao trio in avenging their sensei. With Ino and Choji actually helping in this fight, it's actually a much closer confrontation, especially with Sakura being a competent Kunoichi. Her seals are able to effortlessly take down Hidan, who's really a one-trick pony, and Kakazu is left on his last heart and forced to retreat. Now with Hidan in custody is unfortunately not as much of a boon as Konoha would like, as Hidan was not much of a thinker. He was quite literally insane. And so he's not able to, give too much intel about Akatsuki's whereabouts. He might know a few hideouts, which I'm sure will be raided, and he will confirm that the Biju are the targets, although at this point it's kind of a given. And finally, he'll tell them about the other members, because why not? Because at this point, Pain and Zetsu are the only members of Pain and the paper lady Konan are the only members of Katsuki that aren't well known. And although Hiden doesn't know those two either, he does know that the leader of Akatsuki has the Renegon, which will spark some conversations later on. Now, I asked last time about Ino, because with Sakura and Sasuke being an official couple, Ino doesn't have anyone to pine over. Now, I left it up to the commenters, and Shadow Assassin and I'm Mr. Rev both voted for Rock Lee. Now, I honestly don't see this pairing myself, but I do think Rock Lee does get a short end in canon, so I can see him getting more love. So here we have him and Ino having a relationship, probably sometime during the time skip, as they're both kind of spares. Ino was a spare to Sasuke, and Rock Lee was a spare to Sakura. Now, we go to the hospital, where Naruto is spending a lot of time in the mindscape, trying to get over the genjutsu that he was put under, the Kodo Matsukami, which is actually being helped by Kurama, because they are kind of bonding over their misfortune with the Uchiha clan, both being forced to do things they didn't want to by the Sharingan. Now, with Kurama actually being, nice is not the right word, but helpful maybe, Naruto is wondering why the Kyuubi is acting so differently, where Kurama basically tells him that what the Fourth did to him. When the Fourth used the Reaper Death Seal to split him in half, it wasn't a painless situation. It left him very injured and very feral for many years. That's why he was so antagonistic to Naruto, because he just was going base instincts of trying to escape. But now that he's mellowed down a little bit and is a lot more sentient, they might actually be able to have a relationship probably a little sooner, because they have more in common right now. Also in the hospital is Sasuke, who is being released because his injuries weren't too bad, and he spends the time out of the hospital with Sakura. Probably going on an almost date, but it ends up being more Sasuke ranting about Danzo, about not being able to avenge his family, and about how Danzo continues to hurt Sasuke's family. And Sakura is quick to realize that in this case, Sasuke is referring to Naruto as his family. Speaking of the devil, Danzo is still in an easy alliance with Orochimaru. With Tobi now becoming an active member of Katsuki, Danzo is able to connect him with the Madara Uchiha that attacked the village, or correction, that helped Itachi with the Uchiha massacre. Danzo's hate boner for Madara is a big thing, especially if you check canon, because all what Madara did to the first and second Hokage, which were Danzo's idols. So, with Akatsuki losing members, with Hidan being captured and Sasori being taken down, and Daedra is unconfirmed kill, the pair, Orochimaru and Danzo, decide to seize control of the Akatsuki, because Danzo's still main goal in life was to be Hokage. Now that that's been taken away from him, why not just rule it all? And as far as they know, that's what Akatsuki's goal is to rule all 5 nations by using the Biju as a ultimate weapon. Now Danzo, ironically using the maps of the Akatsuki's hideouts that Itachi gave him, comes up, finds Itachi while the Four Tails, which is the Jinchuriki is Roshi, the Son Goku's is the four-tailed Biju. Never mind. They locate, while they're stealing him, Danzo finds that cave with a few of his subordinates and basically reveals that Itachi is a double agent for Konoha, which there's been suspicion, and Kasame had already warned Itachi what would happen if he ever betrayed Akatsuki, so Itachi is left to flee with Kasame hot on his trail, with the sealing of the Biju still in process, which Danzo, being shrewd, actually offers to help. Now, with Itachi lacking stamina to outrun Kasame, the two former partners start fighting, with Kasame knowing all of Itachi's weakness, including his near blindness. Although the Susanoo that Itachi brings out does get the Kasame even more winded than he was from fighting the Jinchuriki of the Four Tails, because that was a tough fight. But due to sheer attrition, Kasame wins out through endurance. But Orochimaru comes in to aid Itachi, capturing him for later use, with Jungo there, the curse mark guy, able to cancel out Samahara, Kasame's sword, because it can't absorb nature chakra. The rest of the Sangetsu and Karen and Orochimaru are able to, outnumber and beat Kasame, taking him into custody as well. Well, intending to take him into custody, but Kasame, not wanting to be another lab rat for Orochimaru, does his sharp suicide to avoid capture. And that's where we're going to leave you for now, with Danzo trying to infiltrate Akatsuki while Orochimaru is trying to take them out from the outside. Reduce their numbers from the outside. Now that he's got Itachi, he's probably going to realize that Itachi's damaged, but with Orochimaru's multiple experiments, might see that change. Let me know in the comments below.